go if I had the mic, wouldn't it? Isn't that a bunch of legends? I think it is. Welcome into the stream, you bunch of legends. Welcome, everybody. Hope I can make your day merry with this Safari Week stream. We don't have any shinies yet, but we are under half odds. I think today, well, we will definitely reach half odds today. We will go way beyond that, I think. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. If you don't know what Safari Week is, we shiny hunt in the Safari Zone. In the Safari Zone, Pokemon can run away from you. That's right, so we might end up making monumental fools of ourselves. But hey, let's see, last year in Safari Week, I accidentally ran away from a shiny instead of the other way around after 50,000 encounters, so there's much channel lore, and my video of that experience hopefully will be coming out this week. I was working on that today. But for now, it's time to write the current chapter of Safari Week for Safari Week 2025. You're all very welcome here. I am Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name, I'm merry by nature, and I hope to make your day merry. I'm a host and commentator of the Pokémon Video Game Championship Series and a content creator. I also enjoy some shiny hunting, as many of you well know. Been loving our Safari Week stream so far, and let's just keep that up, shall we? Let's see what might shine tonight. So, without further ado, everybody, let's hop right into our games. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Let me get the other music going. I will take off the hat. It's a little bit warm to be wearing the safari hat, unfortunately. And as you can see, I need to get my games set up and ready to go as well. So let me just swiftly do that and get to the right areas of the zones that we need to be in. Welcome in, Riley. Welcome in, Mighty. And welcome in, Rad Dad. Supernova, fantastic to see you as well. It feels like it's been a little while since I've seen you, Supernova. Really appreciate you being here. What's new with you? Teamfight Tactics. I really don't know Teamfight Tactics, actually. But it reminds me of a track from that. Well, I hope you like the track. How are you doing, Rad Dad? Great to see you. I don't get the reference, but thank you very much, Mighty, all the same. Well, thank you very much, Ash. Yeah, we are flying through, actually. We are flying through. I'm pleased with the progress so far. I think we've really got into a rhythm, and it's all about that. I think when you're shiny hunting, getting into that rhythm. That sweet, sweet rhythm. Now, organising these so we can all see. Great. Now, first things first. I can't do them all at the same time, so let's do the emeralds. Hello, Double T. Yes, thank you for the shiny luck, hugely appreciated. How's your day going, my friend? In fact, I haven't had my headphones on the past couple of days because of the heat, but it would be nice to hear a little bit of music as I go. Let me know if the levels are all okay for you, by the way, everybody. In Emerald, we're shiny hunting in the same area. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Welcome to Safari Week. Let's see if something shines. And you know what? I've got a good feeling about today. Sometimes you do just get a feeling. Sometimes it's entirely false. I need that Brosidon guarantee. Oops, that has not gone well for me in the Japanese Emerald. Clearly took my finger off the directional buttons too early. Let me do the White Flute as well to boost our encounters. Now, the White Flute increases... That's a potion. Oh, I don't have the White Flute in this Emerald. Of course, that is still on my to-do list. White Flute increases encounters, and so does having a Pokemon that has Illuminate at the front, like that Staryu. And that means we're going to be seeing Pokemon more swiftly. That means we'll be getting to a shiny more swiftly, hopefully. That is... that doesn't have Illuminate either. Do I have Illuminate in this game? I thought I did, but clearly I don't. Maybe it's in the box or something. Oh well. Right. Now we'll do our Kanto Safari Zones. Updated layout indeed. Rather than just black bars either side of the screen, Ash. Yeah, I went with the actual Kanto Safari Zone. I don't know why it's taken me so long to do that, frankly. I think I thought it was harder than it is to sort of lay out, you know? But thanks. Thanks for noticing, Ash. Busy with the VGC events in your area, did some cool stuff. Nice! Well, how have they been going, Supernova? Yeah, and you've been casting those local events as well, I believe? So I hope that's been going well for you. Let me hop on my bike. Now in Leaf Green, it's literally the first patch of grass we come to. And now we are going to make sure we have Illuminate out front, which we do. Phosphorus, the Staryu. Blow on the White Flute. Great, so that's set up to go, and now just have to do the same with Fire Red. Pay attention if you want to hunt in this area yourselves. It is Kangaskhan Tauros in this area of Fire Red that we're going to. 4% Tauros, 1% Kangaskhan, I believe. I certainly haven't been doing as many encounters as the hardcore Safari Weekers. I just haven't had time, really, especially working on my Safari Week video from last year. I'm hoping, everybody, that I'm going to be able to stream every day this week for Safari Week, apart from Saturday. But if it comes to crunch time and the video needs more work on it, then I might not be streaming one of the weekday evenings this week. Oops. Just so you're aware, but I hope that it will work out. It just would seem wrong not to get the video out full Safari Week, so. Or during Safari Week. Great. Well, Pokemon certainly will be lured. Riley, I know you're wondering what that item is. I know you keep forgetting, even though we checked it in on Friday. It's a max potion. Just to sate your curiosity. Very nice. Well, let me hydrate and then we'll get into it. Hello, Luke. Fantastic to see you. And I see that you know Tom Rocks Maths as well. Thank you so much for submitting a question. Yes, latest guest that I've announced on my podcast, Tom Rocks Maths, a maths content creator who has loads of Pokemon tattoos, happens to really like Pokemon. Get your questions in. Was also a co-host on Countdown a couple of weeks ago, just for a few weeks, which is very exciting to see. That's a UK game show. Love it. Letters rounds, numbers rounds, anagrams, that sort of thing. Excited to branch out beyond just the cool Pokemon community. It's people in the public eye who have an interest in Pokemon. So get your questions in. I've just posted about that. Cousin event outdoors as well. Very nice, Supernova. How did that go for you? SpongeBob and you share the same birthday. When is SpongeBob's birthday? Or well, you don't have to reveal that if you don't want. I just didn't realise SpongeBob had a birthday. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. We're about to get hunting. I'm just catching up on the chat. Star you. You're not a weird kid. That's a fair enough thing to think. That's how it looks. Hello, Emerald. Fantastic to see you. How are you doing today? How's everyone's Mondays been? Right, let's get some encounters going. I have been editing today, as I said, for my Safari Week 2024 video, as well as editing Brisidon's episode of the podcast, which is dropping on Wednesday. Brisidon is, of course, a shiny hunting content creator, and I cannot wait to welcome him on the show. We had such a good chat. He's a hearty and happy guy, and he and I are bound to make your day merry when the episode drops on Wednesday. So I'm very excited for you all to hear that. I need to do a post reminding everyone of all the shiny hunts that I've had on the show, just to up the anticipation during Safari Week as well. Give people something to watch alongside as they shiny hunt. In Emeralds, we are in the Safari Zone extension in Pokemon Emerald, where lots of Generation 2 Pokemon appear. I love Generation 2, it's my favourite, and I would take anything here, but the main target is Ledabur. I just have a soft spot for that Pokemon, as those of you who watch me beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with just Ledabur / Ledian will know. And then in Leaf Green, it's Chansey and Pinsir. In Fire Red, it's Kangaskhan and Tauros. But my overall target in Fire Red and Leaf Green will be Venonat, the Pokemon that we accidentally ran away from in Safari Week last year. Gotta make that reclaim. We nicknamed it Commitment because that's something people run away from. Thank you again to I Salad, aka Jack, for that wonderful nickname. Let's just see what happens, shall we? We got into a nice rhythm with this setup last night, so I'm hoping to be able to keep up with chat as well as shiny hunt as efficiently as I possibly can. But as expected, even through technical difficulties, I'm very pleased to hear. Sty's cries, just a man saying hi. I don't recall Sty's cry, but that's hilarious. Kentucky, the shiny ho, I like it. I like it a lot. July 14th, 1986. Wow, sponge rolls are older than I expected. Huh. Good to know. I can see him as July. Hotbine, fantastic to see you. You are a lovely lot. You're a lovely man. Thanks so much for being here. How's it going, Hotbine? How has your Monday been? What have you been up to? Got a feeling we're getting this shiny tonight. Currently in the middle of creating your new commentary reel. Oh yeah, finding the best clips to showcase pretty hard. Yeah, reels are a tricky art. All the best to you for that, Supernova. Lee Provost, my good friend, and everyone's good friend in this community, of course. Osiris VGC goes by on YouTube. It's helping me out with a thumbnail for my Safari Week video 2024, which is wonderful. I'm indebted to Lee. He has helped me so much with the channel, giving me advice just on getting into YouTube as well as the art for my channel. I'm excited for you all to see it. I've had this idea in my head for a little while now, and yeah, it's coming out really nicely. Hunter for Dalg yesterday, stumbled upon a shiny. Hey, congratulations! But you're resetting for a Dialga with particular stats, right? That's amazing, though. I hope you keep that Dialga all the same. Very exciting indeed. You went to catch it. Good, Emerald. I think that's the right decision. It's a shiny that you might not be able to find if you tried, so yeah, absolutely a win. Can you shine out legendary Pokemon Shield? Yes. No, you definitely can. Dynamax Adventures, they're actually really good odds. It's 1 in 100 odds if you have the shiny charm for Dynamax Adventures, double T, so yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah, do Supernova. I'm intrigued to see your casting reel. So much nostalgia seeing people play Gen 3 on an OG console. Yes, that's the hope. That is the hope, Mighty. Oh, that's a shame, Mighty. It doesn't matter too much, though, the battery dying on Emerald, because all that means is that berries don't grow and the tide doesn't change in Shoal. Oh my goodness, what a tongue twister. All that means is berries don't grow and the tide doesn't change in Shoal Cave. There we go. So yeah, still definitely playable. But on last night. Golisopod Buzzwole, soft resets. Found a shiny, activated. Oh no! Your emergency exit before you could swap. Oh no, Hotbine. That is so sad. And which game was that in? I'm really sorry to hear that. Hope the reclaim is swift. I'm doing well though, thank you, Hotbine. Busy day as ever, but exciting times. Looking forward to getting Brisidon's episode of my podcast out, as well as my Safari Week 2024 video later this week. Alright then, Supernova, enjoy the edit. Thank you for stopping by, albeit briefly, and good luck for editing that reel. Fair enough, Emerald. If you're in for a penny, you may as well be in for a pound. Just go for all the stats that you want. Now I'm paying much more attention to the screens than last year, by the way, everybody. Famous last words, potentially, but hopefully not. Shiny Zams enter through the Dynamax. Ah, no, you can't with the Gen 8 Legendaries, double T. No, that's locked to a in-game, a story event. Every legendary up to Generation 8 you can. I think it's every single one you can get. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Rich. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. How's it going? Yeah, no. Zamazenta is shiny locked in Sword and Shield. There was an event late 2021, I want to say. But after that, no way to get a shiny Zamazenta in the games. Glad to hear. Good. Look forward to the new content. Yeah, thanks very much, Hotbine. But again, I'm sorry to hear about your shiny encounter yesterday. Shiny is a shiny. Exactly, yeah. Restart Diamond, play it through quickly. Very cool to have it on the original generation as well. This is partly why I never like transferring Pokemon up to the most recent generation, because, you know, a shiny Dialga on Diamond, for example, that is obviously the iconic game for Dialga. And the idea that it can never go back to that home. Yeah, I wouldn't want to change that. Net always stuck in terrain time as well. Absolutely. It would do. Oops. Hatched a shiny 5. Yes. Riley, I saw that video was recommended to me as well, and it's on my list of things to watch. I'm really looking forward to watching that. I'm currently watching this video by Nokimon, and it's a Dream Team quest. I love a Dream Team quest, as you all know. I'm doing one on Pokemon Silver right now. I mean, taking a bit of a backseat given Safari Week. So yeah, I recommend that as well. I'll probably be watching more of it later as I continue shiny hunting after stream. Any other way to get shiny Zamazenta is through Pokemon Go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, interesting. Good time for shiny Zamazenta this weekend then. You don't play Go, you have a friend who plays. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. Double team. Yeah, Ash, on Friday's stream, it took us 3 hours to do 1,000 encounters, but last night it took me 2 hours to do 1,000 encounters, so yeah. Just goes to show the dividends that getting into your rhythm pays. And we've already surpassed 3,600. We started on 3,500-ish today, so yeah, massive. Huh. Only not even 15 minutes into since I started hunting. So everybody, shall we continue with our game that we've been doing in our Safari Week streams? And that is, for anyone new here, we're going through each of the generations and each of the types and saying what our favourite Pokemon of each type in each generation is. We've done Fire, Water, Grass and Bug. Let's do Poison now. Let's do Poison. So what are your favourite Generation 1. What is your favourite Generation 1 poison type Pokemon? What do we got? We've got the Bulbasaur line. We've got the Bellsprout line, Oddish line. I need to turn off the animations in Emerald if I can. And, of course, Grime and Muck, Coughing. What other poison types are there? Oops. Oops. Then that fled from me. Unhappy memories. Zoinks, great to see you. Safari Week indeed. How are you doing, Zoinks? What is new with you? Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing, my friend? Anyone unfamiliar, Zoinks in chat is a Pokemon Unite caster and content creator. Fantastic to see you here. Zoinks, we're playing a game where we're going through the generations and naming our favourite Pokemon of each type for each generation. So we've done Fire, Water, Grass, we did Bug yesterday, and now we're on Poison. What's your favourite Poison type Pokemon in Gen 1? In fact, I think I might know already, Zoinks, and it's one I haven't mentioned already. That could well be Gengar. For you, as a Ghost type Pokemon fan, of course. Merri, fantastic to see you. How are you doing, my friend? What is new with you? I'm really sorry again about your copy of Ruby, Merri. I hope that you feel like you're back on track now and you're enjoying Safari Week. How's it going? Try and get the shiny Zami yourself. Nice, Rich. Good luck to you. Still going for shiny Mesprit. Well, I mean, you only started yesterday, right? So, can't be too upset about that, mighty. Gengar, yeah, fair enough. So is it great to see you in here again. Thank you for stopping by. All likes and subscribes appreciated, by the way, everybody. I'm 8 subscribers away from 1,500. So yeah, all help to reach that milestone would be massively appreciated. We are yet to find a Pinsir and a Kangaskhan on tonight's stream. Nidoking, great answer, great answer. I forgot about the Nidos. Yeah, thank you very much for the luck. Oh, unless that was to someone else, which it may well have been. Hello, Jerome. Fantastic to see you. How's it going? Nidoking is a great answer. Arbok, yeah, of course. Oh, Golbat, there are so many I forgot. Nidoking for you as well, Luke. Yep, you can say Venusaur again, you absolutely can, Emerald. Can use it for 2 type. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can, Zoiks. For you. For you. Not bad, glad to hear. Someone found your bag. Oh, I've been emptied. Oh, sister and brother brought you a new SP. That is wonderful. Ah, family. Don't you love it? Love to hear that. Tom, very pleasing. Found a shiny Execute today, 1 ball, no shakes, fled. Ah, the classic Safari Week. Pain. Well, congrats on the find anyway, Tom. I'm just sorry that you weren't able to claim it. TCG Pocket, yeah, do update us, Mighty. I also, since Pocket was released really in that first month, I haven't been on Pocket. But I think Zoinks is a big Pocket fan. We'll be moving on to Generation 2 poison types very shortly. My hunts have been decent, thanks, Tom. I mean, as you can see, I'm hardly... even though the encounters are going fast, I've hardly had much time to be able to just shiny hunt the past couple of days. Would have done far more if that were different. There's our first pincer of the night. So yeah, I mean, I'm having a great time. It's always fun, hanging out with everyone. But I'm aware that the total number of encounters I've done for Safari Week is somewhat lacking. You want the shiny owl, and great to see you again. Feels like it's been a while since seeing you in stream. What's new with you, Al? Thanks so much for being here. As always, hope you're having a merry day. I was about to get merrier. Going off a ghost and poison with victory belt. Well, I think you can do both. Even Poxney, so of course, links. Of course, no, it's great to hear. It's a really cool app. I just, you know, something's got to give, I think. With everything going on. Yeah, I'd never massively got into card games when I was younger, so that's part of it as well, or TCGs, I should say. Glad you're chilling, Joanne. Bedtime bath. No worries, Hotbine. Hope it goes smoothly. See you in a bit. Nido King. A popular one. What am I going to go with? Hello, Medler. Nido Queen and Arbok. Great answers. Forgot to say the other day. Oh, please don't worry. Don't worry. Don't apologise for not being about. It's just as and when. As with all streamers, Tom. Appreciate you stopping by when you can. That's a little bit easier. Nido Queen and Arbok. Okay. I think I misread that. Oops. Okay. Hiding in shadows. Al, thank you. Appreciate you devising ways to improve my life. That's very kind of you indeed. Right, let's move on to Generation 2. Favourite poison types from Generation 2. So, what do we got? We got Quillfish, which might be my answer. Cool that it's a Swarm exclusive Pokemon. They were called Swarms before they were called Outbreaks. That's your fun Pokemon fact of the day. Quillfish and Gen 2 poison types. Oh, Ariados. Actually, it could be Ariados, you know. Oops. Spinnerack and Ariados. And thinking of Koga, that's our first Tauros of the day. Actually doesn't use that many Gen 2 poison types. Or poison types full stop. What else is there? Crobat, of course, yeah. Slocking isn't poison, Otnish. Galarian would be, but we're on Generation 2. Just double check we didn't have a shiny ape on there. And if those apologies, Tom, went for Al rather than me, then I apologise. Quillfish and Crobat. Lighting on the shadows and the new round females. I totally agree, Riley. I totally agree. I have been foxed by that myself. Cromat for you, so is it? Oops. Of course, double team. Of course. That's what this community is all about, helping each other. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it, Onish? It's a cool hat. What would be my favourite poison type? Would it be Quillfish? Would it be Spinnerack Ariados? I'm going to say Quillfish for now, but ask me on a different day, I'd probably say Ariados. Maybe Spinnerack, actually. It's very cute. $3,700. Welcome back, Mighty. Alright, time for Gen 3. Favourite poison types in Generation 3. What do we have? We've got Dustox. We've got... Poison's quite hard to think of, off the top of your head, I'm finding. Oh, Viper. It's got to be Viper for me. I've got a shiny of it in Gen 3. That actually didn't take me too long to find, which I'm very fortunate in saying. It's such a cool shiny. Yeah, it's got to be Viper for me. Thank you, Al. Yes, please do like the stream. Would mean a huge amount. Dustox for you, Jeroen. Quillfish slightly edging out Crobat, you think. Oh, Roselia as well, yeah. Gulpin, Swailot, more fun ones. Survivor for you, Riley, yeah. And of course, you're a Zangoose fan. Yeah, that Nidorina definitely looked shiny, didn't it? Riley. Don't think I did that. For Roserade, understandable. Krogan, that's Generation 4. But we'll get there soon. I'll not let you like it anymore. Well, that's very kind of you, Double T. Okay, so we're definitely moving on to Generation 4 there. That's 2 more Generation 4 poison types out. So, Generation 4 poison types. And yeah, so we got the Toxicroak line. We've got the Drapion line. We've got, yes, Skuntank, Roserade, Roserade Krogunk for you, Double T. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what's... I do like a turquoise shiny, so that might be nudging the Krogunk line for me. I'm not feeling any massive preference here. Brock's Krogunk. I know Gen 3 is blurry out. I'm doing the best I can with the hardware I've got. Oh, you mean your memory of Gen 3? That would make sense. Not that many poison types past Gen 1. That's true, Jerome, yeah. I will say then... I'll say Toxicroak. Venonat. Venomoth, those are more poison types from Gen 1, and Beedrill, of course. I'm not sure I actually answered the Gen 1 poison types. And my answer shall be Venonat. It has to be. Has to be. Right, Gen 5. Gen 5 poison types. This is like playing the game on hard mode, isn't it? Because poison's quite a hard one. Not that many Pokemon. The Scolipede line. Soft spot for Drapion after it being Messer and Pogo. Oh, interesting. Single-handedly made Krogunk more noted than Toxicroak. I don't know if that was all you, Al, but certainly you had a hand in it. And honestly, if I didn't say welcome in, then I apologise. Welcome in. Scolipede. Oh, of course, a Moongus. I can't remember Scolipede's shiny now. What other poison types are there? Gen 5. Trubbish. I'm going to say Trubbish, you know. It's a Pokemon where when I first saw it, I was perplexed, to say the least. I showed it to my girlfriend, who was only just sort of beginning to start talking to at the time. And she developed a real soft spot for it. I think she actually made a PowerPoint about why Trubbish is actually cute. So yeah, memories with Trubbish. Toxapex and Slazzle, that's Generation 7. No, of course, Antnish. You are very welcome here. Always. Okay. Let's move on to Generation 6. I'm intrigued. Antnish, you said there's potentially only one new poison type in Generation 6. Trying to work out what that would be. Oopsie, that's a waste of steps, that's annoying. It certainly is loved. As is the entire community here. Dragalge, of course. That is definitely... I mean, I know it's the only one, but it's definitely my favourite as well. It probably would be even if there were other options. As a fan of Kingdra, you know me. I love a sea dragon. Seahorse. Love it. Very kind words from Double T there for you, Otnish. And agreed. Nuzzle, great to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a merry day. I hope I'm going to make it merrier. What's new with you, Nuzzle? That's good to know. Thank you very much for that, Mighty. Away from the fandom. During the time of Gen 5's release. True. I think it's a really good point. People so often forget how simple some of the designs were back in Generation 1. Before they criticise some of the designs in later generations. It's got to be all sorts, hasn't it? That's about Taurus. Oh yeah, right, that's a good point. I hadn't realised that. Anything can happen. Novax Blader, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. What is new with you? Always a pleasure to see a new name in the chat. How did you find the stream today? And thank you for being here. Loving the podcast, watching multiple during your shifts. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Novax Blader. Really appreciate the kind words. It's, yeah, fantastic to get that feedback on the work that I'm doing. So I'm very pleased you're enjoying. And I am loving doing them. Thank you very much. So plenty more to come. Tom Rocks Maths just announced him as my next guest before tonight's stream. Get your questions in for the maths content creator who also has many Pokemon tattoos and loves Pokemon. What's your favourite Pokemon, Novax? Thank you for being here again. Got my Discord community link below as well, by the way, everybody, if you want to continue to hang out off stream. And all likes and subscribes appreciated. And for anyone unfamiliar, my podcast, Chazingdra Chats, life stories and dream teams of people in the Pokemon community, a new guest each week. Go behind the Pokemon, get to know the person a little bit better. This week's episode is dropping on Wednesday, as they always do, drop on Wednesday, featuring Brosidon. Shiny Hunter seemed appropriate for Safari Week, which it is this week, where we shiny hunt Pokemon in the Safari Zone where they can run away from us. Even though in Safari Week last year, I accidentally ran away from a shiny. And it was a Venonat, which is my key target this year, of course. Thanks for telling you not to... Hey, I don't remember doing that, but you are welcome. You are welcome, Onish. Oops. That Rhyhorn looked a bit shiny. Chazingdra Spotify keeps me whole. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the chill vibes. It's Stream Beats by Harris Heller. If anyone's interested in this album, it's called Slaps. All the details are in the description below. As are all my links. I'm at Chazingdra across all socials. We'd all be sad if you leave Otnish, but of course sometimes duty calls. I know what you mean, Mighty. Haven't seen the Lilo and Stitch live action, how was it? And that's 3,800, everybody. Never leave. Well, great. We look forward to your company, Otnish, as always. Double T, debating on competing in VG for the 2026 season, and of course details are announced for that season today. Favourite Pokemon is Kecleon on Novaks. That is wonderful to hear. That is a great choice. Pokemon we haven't seen in Scarlet and Violet. Was it in Sword and Shield? I think it was. But anyway, I love Kecleon too. Really good answer, Novaks. You a shiny hunter? Are you a competitive player? What's your background with the franchise? Linked your Nintendo to your Play Pokemon Club account. I don't think so, Double T. I think others will be able to confirm, but I think that's all you need to do. Linking your accounts. Ah, that's interesting, Mighty, and I'm sorry to hear that happened. I don't really know Epic Mickey too well myself. Yeah, true. Make a good point, Double T. Competitive player that does draft leagues. Hey, that's exciting. What draft league are you working on at the moment? Rewatch the Lumi episode, still can't see me. Well, appreciate you rewatching it to try and find the answer to that, Rich. That's great to know all the same. Wholesome conversation. And his love for the franchise and direct connections he had with friends and his wife. Yeah, great to hear, Rich. Living vicariously through that story, love to hear it. All right, let's move on to Generation 7 then for our poison types. What is your favourite poison type Pokemon from Generation 7? So we got Toxapex, we got Salazzle, we've got Generation 7 I'm more hazy on. My answer anyway would be Salazzle because it was on my Pokemon Shield playthrough team. And the first shiny I ever found in Scarlet Violet was Salandit. And it was a female, so it could evolve. So it's got to be Salazzle for me. Speaking of which, it'd be cool if we started seeing later generations some typings for legendaries that we've never seen before. For the main mascot legendaries, you know. So, Poison, for example. Yeah, mix things up. Oh, Poipole. Great answer. Great answer, yeah. Forgot about Poipole and Naganadel. Excuse me. No. Pretty sure that Houndour isn't shiny. Toxapex. Obviously, oh, Nihiligo. Nihiligo. How you say it. Good answer. Nihiligo means I am nothing. Or literally means nothing me, nothing I. Would like to look into the etymology of that. Honest opinion, Lilo and Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. Okay. Interesting, Mighty. Salandit. Boss Legendaries, Bug Flying and Water Ice. Ooh, would love that. Love the Ice type, it's my favourite type. Toasted. Always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing? How's your Monday been? Mariani. Oh, yeah. Cute predator. Cute prey. Come on. Definitely was not watching that Sunkern. It's the same as all the others, but then again, shiny is so missable. See if I can get a shiny while I have you on in podcast mode on the way home. Riley. I would love it. I would love it. Increasingly, I'm like, we're going to get a shiny this week, right? We're going to get a shiny this week. We're not going to go into Safari month like we did last year, are we? Are we? Sort of thing. We're going to do favourite fairy types. Yeah, I guess we'll do it like that. Pokemon from older gens as well. And speaking of which, yeah, why don't we continue with our game? So Generation 8, favourite poison type. Everybody. Galarian Weezing's cool. There's a Suin Sneasel and Sneasler as well. What else? Interesting, by the way, that there's only one poison type introduced in Generation 6. Because, of course, Generation 6 introduced the fairy type, like you said. So... and poison is super effective against fairies. So I'm slightly surprised they didn't introduce more counters to the fairy type there. Toxtricity, good point. Overquill as well, that's a good one. Thank you, Tom, for manifesting the shiny. Safari Week is a lot of fun. No shinies yet, but having a good time, thank you, Toasted. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling okay after what you shared the other day. Gigantamax Gengar. Good answer, Rotnish. I mean, that technically is Gen 1, but the form was introduced. We'll take it, we'll take it. The form introduced in Gen 8. Thank you, Double T, for casting the spell. Toxel line is fun. Dragalge apparently was the only poison type introduced in Generation 6. Novaks, so... yeah, I'm surprised about it too. My answer will be... Generation 8 shinies. Toxtricity Overquill. What was some of the... oh yeah, Galarian Weezing and Suin Sneasel. I'll say... Overquill is quite good. I think Overquill is one of the best names Pokemon has ever come up with. Overquill. So perfect. I will say... I'll say Galarian Weezing. I think it's fun. It's a cool way of making a poison fairy type. Of the chimneys on its head. There's a little nod to those in Legends Arceus as well. Fascinating all the regions match up, and would love that to be explored more in Generation 10 if that's on the way. Oh, true, yeah, there's Mega Beedrill, all the Megas, yeah. Good point. Right, Gen 9. Gen 9 poison types. Paldean Wooper is an option. Clodsire. Very cute. And we've passed 3.9. I'm nearly at 1,500 subscribers, by the way, everybody. So if you're not subscribed yet, it'd be incredible to have you on board. It would be amazing to reach that milestone. Love what I do, and so your support is hugely appreciated. What other poison types in Gen 9? Oh, Varoom and Revavroom. Great shinies as well. Iron Moth, that's a cool one. Fire and Poison is a really interesting combination. Ooh, Pheasantipity, Petrant, Grafire, of course, loads. That's fair enough, Mighty. We'll get on to Fairy very soon. Why would we judge you? No. Very cool. Gardevoir Hatterene. I really thought that Venonat was shiny then, in the silhouette. Oof, I'm so ready to see it. I'm so ready to see shiny Venonat again. Goodness me. My answer is probably Pheasantipity, actually. It's my favourite of the Loyal 3. Also had some viability competitively as well, which is exciting to see. Finding lots of Tauros today. In Fire Red. God, it was a great Pokemon. Start some new medicine, and now you're feeling good. I'm very pleased to hear. Your instinct is to jump into all the activities, but yes, you've got to pace yourself. I think that's really wise, Toasted. Keep that up. Hats off to you, and good luck to you. All the Eevee evolutions. Vaporeon and Sylveon. Mighty, you know by now this is not the place for judgment. You like what you want to like. It's a good thing we are seeing so many Venonat because the reclaim. Oh my, it'll be epic. Okidogi or Petrant. Petrant is very cool. Glimmora. Ah, Glimmora was on my first playthrough team in Scarlet Violet. I'd never heard of it before. And then in this random cave in one of the desert areas, there was this strange rock flower floating sack thing. And it was Glimmet, kept it on the team. And then, yeah, I haven't really realised how rare it was in the champion. It's like their ace Pokemon. Very cool answer, but I think it's still Pheasantipity for me. I have to keep double checking on the trophies because of the subtlety. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're registering for the upcoming 2026 VGC season, yes. Exciting times indeed. Double T. I know what you mean, Micey, but let's just own it. Now everybody, if you become a Merri member, if you become a YouTube channel member, then you get access to 4 bonus videos per month from Chazingdra Chats. It's the quickfire bonus questions my guests haven't prepared for, and we really do get to know the guests so much better in just those 15 minutes. Just the more chill, quickfire questions rather than the structured life story Dream Team Pokemon. So you get that, you get access to the badges and custom emoji. You can see some of the badges in chat right now. Thanks to loyal, wonderful member Double T. Early access to videos. Possibly more perks will come at a later time as well. And access to the members only channel in the Discord. My Discord server, Chazingra's Chocolate Factory, which is linked below. Priority reply to comments, all sorts. So if you click on join, you can see the perks available to you, and it really helps me out a huge amount as a creator. Early Glimmer is very rare to find. No, I know, yeah. 12 shinies along the way. That's amazing, so is it? Yeah, I was very lucky to find that Glimmer. We're closing on 4,000, everybody. Closing in on half odds as well. Cast your bets now. Will we get the shiny before half odds? I don't think we will, but I think it'll be just over half odds. That's my prediction. So I see the new rule changes for 2026. Yeah, I saw some of them. I might have seen all of them. What do you think, Riley? I actually haven't had enough time to sort of reflect on them properly and digest. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've had that experience with your dad, Mighty. People will say strange things about things they don't understand. Feel free to like whatever you want to like here. If you follow Victory Road, that's my go-to source for all of the Pokemon rule updates, etc. I've also read it. I know, Hotbine. We are speeding through. Have a safe drive, Rally. I was on the road. That's a shame, so is it? What are they done for TCG, Riley, when you're in a position to be able to type? And only then. I see, double team. Oh, cool. So do get involved in your local community. That's where it all begins. Famous phrase up north. Now, isn't that wrong with what blubbering clutterbutts want barley grommet? Loose translation, there's nothing wrong with doing something other people don't understand. Let me try and make sense of that. Isn't that wrong? There isn't anything wrong with what blubbering clutterbutts want barley. Right. So the first third of that phrase I get, and the rest of it I don't. If you could do a direct translation of each bit, that would be amazing. But obviously that might just be too complicated, Tom. Don't be nervous, Double T. There's nothing to be nervous about. You'll be surrounded by friends. You know that you will have at least one thing in common with everyone there, and that is, of course, Pokemon. Cameron, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here again. Thank you for popping back into the stream. How are you doing? No shiny so far. No shiny so far. And you can see we're about to close in on... oh, dear. About to close in on half odds. Very exciting. 49 to 6. I don't think we'll get a shiny before half odds, but I think we'll get a shiny just after. How's it going for you, Cameron? Are you shiny hunting? Are you doing Safari Week? Right, should we do another type and another generation? Let's go from poison to psychic now. Let's do psychic types. What are your favorites? What is your favorite psychic type Pokemon from generation 1? So we've got the Abra line, we've got Mewtwo and Mew, of course. We've got Drowsy Hypno, Starmie, Slowbro, Slowpoke, Slowbro. Are there any other psychics in Gen 1? Reuniclus, that's generation 5, so we're going by generation. No, that's, but I also love Reuniclus, and that's 4,000, everybody. 4,000. All likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. Let's see if we can up our rate even from yesterday. Friday it took us 3 hours to do 1,000 encounters. Yesterday it took us 2 hours. 1,000 today when we reach 4,490. Might be able to do that in an hour and a half total. Potentially. Or thereabouts. Jinx as well, of course, great one. Mr. Mime, I used to love Mr. Mime. Still do. I just had a real soft spot for it when I was younger. Wait, what blubbering Cosbot? What silly people? Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Barley grummet is a common phrase when you don't understand something. Amazing. Can you, like, message that full phrase to me or something? Because I'd love to be able to quote it. That's wonderful, Tom. Thank you for letting me know. For illuminating all of us. You want similar to Barley Grant, I see. Alakazam, yeah, true Mewtwo as well, obviously. A classic choice, so is it. Planning your season with new event announcements. Nice. Looking forward to Lille. Birmingham and EOIC so far. Yes. Very cool, yeah. 2026 season announced already. It's just unbelievable how quickly time goes, isn't it? But yeah, exciting times. What do we all think about the new announcement? What events do we have our eyes on? Shiny Wetter, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, please do, Tom. Genuinely, DM me on Blue Sky with that. How are you doing? Shiny Wetter, thank you so much again for tuning in the morning. Good morning. How did you sleep? I'll always get the day started with some shiny hunting for Safari Week. Alakazam used it as a kid. As an adult, you pick Mew. Interesting, Double T. Yeah, Shiny Wetter, we are Now going through psychic types for each generation. What are our favourite psychic types for each one? I see, yes. Okay. That makes sense, Riley. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Jinx is underrated, Duran. Yeah. Not a phrase you use daily, but you hear more often than you think. Well, I guess in the Pokemon community, maybe one would. Like Jinx and Slowbro, Meddler. Because they keep most of the other pesky Gemon psychic types in check. Yeah, Ice and Psychic is an amazing combination. Ton of ties, right. Thank you very much for the luck, Cameron. Yeah, again, are you doing Safari Week? How are your hunts going? Oh, no. So you're not doing Safari Week, you're just planning the new season. Exciting times. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you at one of those events. More about meeting the local Pokemon community. Yeah, that's understandable, Toast, and that's the thing. It's whatever each individual wants to gain from going to their locals. It doesn't have to be competing by any stretch. That's great to hear. Mewtwo as well, Otnish. The thing that confuses you is that some non-ICO... Oh, what's happened here? Some non-IC events are 3 days. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, Jerome. Don't know if there are some errors there or what. I'm sure we'll get confirmation soon. Kind of just like, well, make some crumpets with Marmite for brekkie. That sounds great. Great breakfast for tackling the day. New copy of Soul Silver. Ooh, that is exciting. Enjoy that, Weta. What are your plans for that copy of Soul Silver? Yeah, sometimes it's important to get out of your comfort zone, for sure. Thank you for sharing that, Double Team. I'm sure everyone here is better than they think they are. Sure, I'm better at competitive than I think I am. Valentine's Day in London. Oh yeah. Don't really do Valentine's, as you won't mind you being there. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. That'll be fun. Yeah, I think, yeah, my girlfriend will totally understand that as well, if I were to go. We tend to do a fairly low-key Valentine's Day. Made it home, shower time. See a shiny, you vote to bait once in honour of the shower. I'm not going to do any baits or rocks or mud or anything. I can't. I get the maths. You know, ultimately, statistically more likely to capture if you do throw X number of baits, etc. But the way I see it, any turn you're not throwing a ball is a turn where you definitely don't have a chance to catch it. So yeah, I will always just be throwing balls. Maybe that will change in the future, but that's my philosophy this week, and it was last week as well, last Safari week as well. Yeah, exactly, Jerome. Try and go spectate USC. You should, Hotbine, you should. Have you been to a live Pokemon event before? Because I think you'd love it. Right. My favourite Psychic type from Generation 1 is... I've now forgotten all of them. I've been speaking about them so much. Starmie is cool. I'm going to say Mew, though. I'm going to go with my mythical friend, Mew. So cool. All the playground rumours about Mew, and... It's cute. I like a cute one. The original MIC. I think they used to be Otnish. Not sure. Certainly not a 922. You've never been to any Hotbine. You must have the experience at some point. You must. Forgot about Starmie. Change your answer. Starmie is lots of similar letters to Marmite, actually, speaking of Marmite. Wetter. So, Generation 2 Psychic types. Hit me with your favourite Generation 2 Psychic types. We've got Nato and Xatu. That's a strong, strong contender for me. You've obviously got Lugia. You've got... Espeon. Oh. I'm going to have to say Espeon. It's on my Silver Dream Team quest. I'll never forget when my Eevee evolved into Espeon as a child. I was trying for it for so long, then it finally happened. It takes a while to accrue happiness in that game. Kangaskhan. Where have you been all stream? First Kangaskhan of the stream. If we're finding a shiny before half odds, then it has to come in the next 10 encounters. As I say, my prediction is it's going to happen just after half odds. Wobbuffet, yes. Girafarig. Good point. Slowking as well. Good one. Is there another water psychic? I'm forgetting in Gen 2. But it has to be Espeon for me. Girafarig and Xatu never cease to amaze you what they can accomplish in playthroughs. Huh. What do you mean by that, Meddler? Love Xatu. Cast your predictions now, everybody. What number do you think we'll find a shiny on? Another Kangaskhan. Is that back to back? I think it is. Makes up for it because it's taken us more than an hour to find one. My prediction will be 4,267. That's when I'm predicting we'll find the shiny. And we will reach that number on this very stream, so we'll see if I'm right. Slowking. Yes, no, Slowking was the one I was aware of already, Jerome. I was wondering if there are any others. Oh, unknown. Great shout. That's a great idea. 8195. Wow. Tom Reese are just over full odds. Cast your predictions, everybody. What number will the shiny appear on? How's your channel going, by the way, Tom Reese? Hope things are going well for you. Right. Generation 3 psychic types. So we got the Baltoy line. We've got the Routes line, of course. Oopsie. And that's half odds, by the way, everybody. We missed it, but that we've surpassed half odds, 40.96. Come on, Emerald. Really need to pick up the white flute here. No worries, Jerome. All good. Smoochum. I like Smoochum. I've got a shiny one in Crystal from the Odd Egg. Afraid to go to an event yourself. Now you're gonna go broke buying stuff. Yeah. Keep yourself restrained. That's definitely a lesson. I say 4267. We'll find the shiny. Right now, shiny is on the 12th reset from now on, console bottom left. Wow. Big claim, let's see. Lugia. Fantastic answer. Pokemon Silver, my favourite game of all time, so support that. Growth is slow but steady and consistent. Good to see, good to hear, Tom. Just keep doing what you're doing, that's the best way. And all good, you're on. Oh, wow. You should have felt what my heart did just then. I really thought that was a shiny Rhyhorn. As you can tell, I'm just so ready for a shiny, and really the hunt hasn't been going very long at all. Claydol, yeah. Gen 3 does have a lot. What other psychic types are there? In Gen 3. Battle line, Routes line. Oh, Solrock Lunatone. Love those, especially Lunatone, for me. Actually, I like them both. Definitely see myself as more of a sun person than a moon person. I'm Merri. Gotta live up to the surname. I think I would say Claydol, though. Claydol's really grown on me recently. I don't really know why. I love the idea. I love the lore behind it. Sort of a children's toy that came to life. What do you all think? Gen 3 psychic types. Come on now. Oh, Metagross, obviously. Yeah. Gen 2 Lugia for you. Always find the shiny appears when you're not prepared. Yes. I also find that, Tom, which is worrying because I feel so ready for it. Middle of drink or just for Bath and Prey, yeah. Solrock and Lunatone, yeah, absolutely, Otnish. Very cool. Oops. Why do I always misclick when my A's in the top left game console? referee Gonzatu, despite being... I see, yes. Oh, for goodness sake, I haven't run from these yet. Yeah, that's a good point, Meddler. Interesting. Toasted, always a pleasure to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You have a very merry rest of your day. I hope you continue to feel well. Enjoy winding down. Metagross for you, double T. Spoink, of course, Spoink. Oh, for crying out loud. Latias, yes. I prefer Latias to Latios myself. Medicham, yep. Good answer. Wow, there's something I forgot. Youngest dragged you into the abyss while trying to get her down for a nap. What, you mean you also fell asleep, Rad Dad? No worries. We have... Firstly, I hope that now your youngest is sleeping peacefully. And secondly, we have gone through all the generations for poison types. Now we're doing psychic types. So we've done Gen 1 and 2. And we're currently doing Gen 3. So what's your favourite Generation 3 psychic type? For me, it's Claydol. Do you like the Dratini bounce on top of the Chansey plush, by the way, behind me? I enjoyed bouncing it, though. Yeah, that Rhyhorn, a bit like with the Nidoran females, as you were saying, Raddy, the Rhyhorn really does look shiny when it comes across in silhouette on the DS. On the screen. Oh, Deoxys as well, of course, and Jirachi. Grumpig Chimecho, that's another one. Wow. So many. I do like Chimecho. I remember finding it when I played through Gen 3 for the first time when I was much younger. Thinking, oh my goodness, what on earth is this? I haven't seen any trainer use it. Obviously it's pretty rare where it appears. Very cool. Jirachi for you, double T. Misplaced most Gen 3 legendaries. Latias were Gen 2 and Jirachi Gen 4. No. Latias to me are really iconic Gen 3 designs, I've got to say. Anyway, speaking of Gen 4, well, let's move on to Gen 4. Your favourite Psychic type Pokemon from Generation 4. So what? We've got Bronzong. We've got Gallade. We've got... the Lake Guardians, all three of them. What others? Godawatu. Fair enough, Onish. Latias has a special place in your heart. And why is that, Red Dad? Gallade for you. Double T. I'm saying, by the way, everybody, that we'll find a shiny at 4,267 encounters, I think is what I said. So let's see. As we were in the Joseph movie. Interesting, Jerome. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Mime Jr., yeah, good point. Toby, great to see you again. I feel like it's been a little while. How you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Always a pleasure to see you on the stream. So Dauga is Dragon Steel, Palkia is Dragon Water. 467. Thank you very much, Toby, for noting that down. $40.20, you reckon, double team? I've just had the thought that I'm releasing Poseidon's Chazingdra Chats episode on Wednesday. Shiny Hunter. Had a fantastic chat with him. I think you'll really enjoy the episode. I was editing it today, actually. But also, Poseidon is one of my Merri members, so he will have early access to his own Chazingdra Chats episode. So that's lots of fun. Many a Twitch enjoyer. I see, Toby. Well, I appreciate you stopping by for a bit of YouTube today. When you countered Latias in your game, caught with one single Pokeball and no battle time. Wow! Oops, didn't mean to throw a beta unit around. Through the one core, easiest legendary mythical of your life. That's amazing, Rad Dad. So is it. You don't recall many Gen 4 Pokemon. You've only played... Oops. Original Diamond once. Bunch of Pokemon you don't want to lose. And then once for Brilliant Diamond. Interesting. Could always start a new Switch profile to play through Brilliant Diamond again, if you wanted to. So is it. Gen 4 Psyche is Chingling. Yeah. Good answer. Often forget about the baby Pokemon. So, we reached Generation 5, everybody. Your favourite Generation 5 Psychic type Pokemon. So the options, we got Sigilif, we got Reuniclus, which is going to be my answer. I've always loved Reuniclus. Gothitelle, that line. What else? Oh, Mashana. Mana and Mashana. Wow, I haven't thought about those in a while. Mana and Mashana. Just trying to think of what. I think it's Caitlyn is her name, the Psychic type member of the Elite Four in Gen 5. Users on her team. I'm going to take these headphones off. Oh, Meloetta. Great answer. Victini as well, of course. Victini is cool. Plan to get back into Pokemon eventually. Your cards have... Oh, wow. Never caught them. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that is lucky that you went to all the events. Wow. Would have longed to go to some of those events, but being based in the UK, they didn't come across over here. 4,267 is my prediction. As a reminder, everybody, as to when we'll get the shiny. Do place your predictions into the chat. I actually don't know much about the arc or the song. I don't really watch the anime. Sounds interesting though, Jaron. Behemoth, I always forget about that one. LGM and Behem. Great answer, Rodnish. Woobat as well. Fun answers, Mashana. Also UK. They all were here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Clearly I just wasn't invested in Pokemon at the time. Well, I'm very disappointed that I missed those. Great that you're also UK though, Toby. $4278, you're saying, Raddad. Okay. Just missed them, yeah. Riley, welcome back. Feel free to get the show now. Thank you. My prediction is 4,267. So we'll see if that is borne out. Finish all three of the... Right, now we're moving on to Generation 6 Psychic types. What's your favourite Generation 6 Psychic type, everybody? Knew about this from Nintendo Official Magazine UK. Yeah. Those are the perks of reading Nintendo Official Magazine. Completing Riley's sentence, love it. Shout out, I'm home to catch. Yeah, my number one is Venonat because I accidentally ran away from a shiny Venonat in Safari Week last year. And the video of that experience will be coming out this week on my YouTube channel. Look forward to that. It was a crazy, crazy story. But otherwise, in Fire Red, Kangaskhan and Tauros, in Leaf Green, Chansey and Pinsir, and then on the Emeralds, Ledibur. I've always had a soft spot for Ledibur because I just feel like it's underrated. Delphox, great answer, Otnish. Fennekin is definitely my favourite of the first partners in Generation 6. And then what else is there for Psychic types in Gen 6? Esper, Meowstic. Oh, there's Malamar and Inkay. Oh, Hooper as well, yeah. Ledibur gives you strong Pokemon Colosseum. Oh, why is that, Toby? I haven't seen many Pinsir tonight, but there's one. Tom, recently found out a bunch of your old new Nintendo UK magazines. Including the Emerald launch, wow. Might be worth something these days. I gave it a 3 out of 5, wow. I guess coming so soon off the back of Ruby and Sapphire, it probably seemed like, well, it's so similar. But in terms of posterity, Emerald tends to be the most beloved. Partly due to the Battle Frontier, of course, the post-game facilities. What I need, speaking of Briseidon on the podcast, is the Briseidon guarantee. But I will find a shiny. Ledibur has been properly rated. Wow, Riley. The cheek of saying that to a Ledibur fan and the cheek of saying that as a Ledibur comes across your screen. There we go, Pinsir making up for it now. There's another one. complete collection of every issue, Toby. That's an amazing feat. Guess was wrong, yeah. Not 4220. Still on for 4267 though. Never sold them for all the polka dollars in heaven. Well, that's a wonderful way of putting it. Toby. Basically the same game, yeah. It's not true, but I can see where they're coming from. Especially at the time. My answer for favourite, yeah, it's got to be Delphox. It's my favourite Gen 6 Psychic Pokemon. What about Gen 7, everybody? Favourite Gen 7 Psychic Pokemon? I think for me it's Oranguru. Always loved Oranguru. I think Instruct is such a cool concept to remove. What other Psychic types are there in Gen 7? Oh, for goodness sake. Couldn't find the keypad. Well, I mean, Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma. And Dawnwind's Dusk Mane. Cosmog. It's only an under-mog, shall we say. Alright, we're closing in on 4267, everybody. My prediction, is it going to be correct? Will we find a shiny then? Oh, Tapu Lele, that's a good idea. Good shout. Shiny variant of Lunala. Ooh, good answer. The Blood Moon. Lele's your least favourite Savage around. What's your favourite? Here we go, everybody. We're going to get a shiny on this encounter. This was my prediction for the night. It's not Teddiursa. It's not Apom. It's not Venonat, my beloved. It's not Tauros, but that would have been amazing if it had been. You have instant beef with everyone else. Bruxish. I like Bruxish. It's not my favourite, but I don't get the potential dislike of Bruxish. I think it's a fun idea for a Pokemon. I can't remember who predicted 4,278, but maybe it was Toby. We'll be hitting that soon as well. Here we go. Coco the best. I understand, Otnish. That would be me, Rad Dad. Okay, let's see. This is time. Not Teddiursa, not Rhyhorn. Not Ledibus, sadly. And it's not Lunar female. Ah, well. Our predictions were off. But by how much? Let's find out. Famous last words. I'll quote in the video if we end up being miles and miles off. Oops, sorry if that was loud. Not my mic. We're on the setup. Hopefully, Riley, good luck to you. Having gone 50,000, more than 50,000 encounters in last year's Safari Week, we're definitely due much shorter phase this year. The odds are 1 in 8,192. We did get Totodile and Silver slightly under odds. It was 6,555. But yeah, we're still due some under odds for sure. Boo, yeah. I remember saying last year as well that after the experience of going more than 50,000 for the Venonat commitment, as we nicknamed it, because that's something people run away from, any future shiny hunt would never seem as bad because of that. I don't think it's a fair enough claim. Few hunts, very few, go over 50,000. Do I go back and scan through my streams from last year? Makes you wonder if others snuck by. Yeah, I was wondering that as well, Riley. And in the editing process for my Safari Week video that's coming out later this week of last year's crazy experience, I haven't come across any that I accidentally missed. So, hopefully that means we didn't miss any. But not guaranteed. Counter, it is a manual counter. Maybe I should look into an auto counter. Excuse me. Right, we've reached Generation 8 Psychic types. What's your favourite Psychic type from Generation 8? So the options are Hatterene, that line. There are more. What psychic types are there in Generation 8, everybody? Why am I blanking on this? Mr. Rhyme, of course, Glare and Rapidash, Orbeetle, yeah, here we go. Thank you for reminding me, everybody. Mr. Rhyme is so funny. Orbeetle is a great shout as well. The first bug psychic Pokemon. We have another now as well, don't we? I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, Rabska. Do like Rabska. That's my favourite Gen 9 bug, for sure. I will say Mr. Rhyme. I think it's a really fun idea for a Pokemon. Oh, of course, Calyrex Ice the Calyrexes and Indeedee. I do like Indeedee. Weirdeer, great shout as well, yeah, Legends Arceus. I'm going to change my answer to Indeedee female. Excuse me. Rapidash is a majestic Pokemon. It certainly is. If you want a horse, you can name it Ponyta. Now, the plan, everybody, as I say, is to stream every day of Safari Week apart from Saturday. Having said that, because I'm editing my Safari Week video right now, if it transpires I need more time, then there's a chance that I don't stream one of the evenings this week, but I'll keep you posted. Otherwise, it should be 7 PM UK time every day, apart from Saturday, where I won't be streaming. Just so you know. So is it. Sleep well. Thanks so much for being here. Have a merry sleep rest of your day. Hope to see you tomorrow, 7 PM UK time. Okay, and Generation 9 Psychic types. Favorite Generation 9 Psychic types. What do we got? Flittle, Espathra. Terrapsychic Florges, the gym leader that uses. Rabsco, of course. What others are there? Frigoraph, yes. Of course, fun one. Iron Leaves. Because of EUIC. Why? Because of EUIC. German. And, of course, yeah, Iron Crown and Iron Boulder as well. Iron Boulder is really cool. It's probably my favourite of those 3 future Swords of Justice. All the Paradox Psychic types, yeah. Agreed. Saw some fan art of someone who did a Future Paradox Gothitelle called Iron Oracle, and it was so cool. Screamtail, good shout. You played at EUIC, I see. EUIC. Fun Pokemon Iron Leaves. Bro Sidon, welcome my friend. I was just talking about you because, don't know if you're aware of this, but your episode of the podcast drops on Wednesday, my friend. And because you are one of my beloved channel members, you will get early access to it. So congratulations, Ben. You will be able to access your own Chazingdra Chats episode before most other people. I loved editing it today, so thank you so much for the great chat. Again, everybody, please do welcome Broside and Ben into the chat. Thanks so much for being here. How's it been going for you, Ben? How was the IRL? Tell us everything. Parasite kind of looks shiny, but it's not, I guarantee. I need to plug in my Silver SP. It's the wrong charger. Yeah, for anyone who's unfamiliar, there was a big, as there was last year, meetup of shiny hunters this year for Safari Week, and shiny hunting in that Safari Zone. I'm sure there were some crazy, crazy moments, and I can't wait to hear more. It was a blast. I am not surprised, man. Appreciate you tuning in after just getting home. Can't wait to see more in everyone's videos. But Safari Week is young. Ben, we're going for, well, Venonat in Fire Red Leaf Green because I accidentally ran away from a shiny Venonat Safari Week last year, and my Safari Week video of 2024 should be coming this week, everybody. Been loving the edit. Looking forward to sharing that with all of you. So would love to reclaim the Venonat. But otherwise, Fire Red, we're going for Kangaskhan and Taurus. I mean, rude not to, right? Iconic targets. And Chansey and Pinsir in Leaf Green. Then an Emerald. Both Emeralds are going for Ledaba. because I have a soft spot for it. Psychic overall has the best Pokemon. Do you think? Do you think, Otnish? We're talking, Ben, we're going through each generation and saying our favourite of each type in each generation. So we've just done Generation 9 Psychic. So yeah, we've done Fire, Water, Grass, Poison, Bug, Poison and Psychic so far. So any thoughts you have on those? I'd love to hear. Let's start another one, shall we? What type should we do next? Let's do normal. Let's do normal types. What's your favourite Generation 1 normal type, everybody? There's Snorlax, you've got Rattata, you've got the Pidgey line, you've got the Spearow line. You've got Lickitung, Tauros, Kangaskhan, loads. The Meowth line. Porygon. My answer might be Porygon, you know. Porygon's really grown on me lately. I don't know. Maybe just because it's so hard to come by in the games. Wait a second. My layout isn't quite filling the whole screen, is it? That's better. Sorry about that. There's a little black bar at the bottom. Eevee, of course. Endless potential. I love how they've really leaned into that idea of Eevee recently, Pokemon. Year of Eevee this year, apparently. Hello, Omega Soul, great to see you. Snorlax, very good answer. Thanks so much for being into the chat. Great to see a new name in the chat. What brought you to the stream today, Omega Soul? Are you doing Safari Week as well? And how's it going for you? What's your favourite Pokemon as well, Omega Soul? Porygon or Eevee for you, Hotbine? I know what you mean, Otnish. Ooh, that's a ding-dong in Fire Red. In time for 4,400. My answer, I think, is Porygon for now. Right, let me just reset this leaf green. Ah, we can see Alolan Executor now. Say hello, everybody. It's all 6 of the heads. Does Alolan Executor have 6, or is just that just Cantonian? I love how I just revealed that by lifting up my DS. Kangaskhan for you, Radad. A great answer. Alrighty. Now, good. Illuminator leading. Play the white flute. And we're good to go. The leaf green is going to find a shiny on the first encounter of this reset. You watch. Here we go. Oh, it's Ding Dong in Fire Red. Oh, and it's Venonat, but it's not shiny. I'm glad that they synced up though. Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's always satisfying when that happens. Shows you've used your steps wisely. Okay, let me just reset this Fire Red. Oh, Dojo, I forgot about that one. Talking about hunting in Hot Gold Soul Silver, no ding dongs. Yeah, true, Tom. I just wanted to go in the OG Safari Zone, you know. Sounds a bit rude. I know what you mean, don't worry. Found you through your podcast, spent all of yesterday lurking Safari attempts. Well, appreciate you lurking, and I hope you've enjoyed the podcast as well. It is chill here. Thank you so much for being here, Omega Soul. You're very welcome. How's your day going, and what's your favourite Pokemon? Thank you for hopping into the chat as well. Always love seeing a new name. Ronnie, hello. The fourth one I'm just resetting now. It ran out. We had a ding-dong. So, yeah, I'm just getting back to our hunting area. We've surpassed half odds now. So more likely to find one in the next 4,000 encounters than not. Volbeat to the front. Play on the white flute. And we resume. The customary greeting between Ronnie and Jeroen. Let me just hydrate as well. Feel a bit left out. Yeah. I'm sure that's salt in the wound, Tom, after your experience, but wonderful that you now have an OSP. What are your targets, Tom, for Safari Week in Gen 4? I need to get on the bike. Pokemon's tough. I have to go to Flareon. Regular on your teams. Okay. Trio time between Snorlax, Flareon, and Meowscarada. Great diverse choices. Fascinating. Okay. We're greeting each other, yeah. I gathered, yeah. Okay, Generation 2, favourite normal type Pokemon. Favourite normal type Pokemon in Generation 2, and again, so many options. I really like the normal type. It's like, I think I worked it out, it's my 5th favourite type. Seeing a lot of Tauros tonight. Tauros would be amazing to find. So we got the Teddiursa line. We've got... Togepi line. Well, Togepi is normal in Gen 2, I guess. Stantler. There are more. Just blanking right now. Blanking is the appropriate word to use for the normal type. Teddiursa Rattata. Oh, Furret. I do love Furret. Thank you very much, BXE David, and welcome into the chat. Fantastic to see you here. How are you doing? I hope you're having a very merry day. Thank you for stopping by. What is new with you, BXE David? Apalm, of course, yeah, great one. Noctowl. Gen 1 is Chansey. Oh, yes. Chansey. How could I forget? We're in the Safari Zone of all things. Any main targets you'd love? A Yanma and Platinum? Yeah, good answer. Jeffrey again, yeah, of course. Stantler. Dunsparce. The Dark Void Merchant. Who's that? Dunsparce is definitely fun. I think my answer maybe my answer's furry, you know? Porygon 2 as well. There's that. It could be the teddy though. It's tough. I'm going to say ferret for now. Irresistibly cute Smeargle, great shout. Otnish, great shout. Okay. Generation 3 normal types. So Spinder, Slacking, the whole Slackoth line. Skitty and Delcatty. Zangoose. Excuse me, wow, that was explosive. Sorry about that. Looking at you, Riley, with Zangoose. Oh yeah, Swallowtail, good answers. Oh, I see. Dark Void Mansion, yeah, of course. Gotcha, no, I just wasn't thinking about Smeargle there. The Dark Void Mansion, that's a fun way of putting it. The Goose. I'm looking forward to Shiny Hunting Spinder at some point, because of course there are so many patterns, your Shiny Spinder is bound to be the only one in the world. So yeah. That should be a fun one. I believe that a couple of years ago there was a Spinder Week or something. I'm not sure if that's still a thing, but either way. Doesn't have to be an institution, we can just hunt what we would like. We have nearly, in like 30 encounters time, done 1,000 encounters on tonight's stream. 1,000. Yeah, I think what we've learned is reliably takes about 2 hours to do 1,000. Not too shabby at all. Oh, Kecleon, of course. Thank you very much for the bless yous. Swablu, good shout. Resetting for a Vivian outbreak. Just got one, nice. Enjoy shiny hunting Vivian. David. Zigzagoon, great answer, Swallow and Swallow. Kecleon, yeah. That chameleon guy. My answer, I think, is Slackoth. Me and Slackoth have a bit of a history. I did a playthrough of Emerald over lockdown, and I hadn't quite appreciated how strong Slackoth or Slacking is in terms of its stats. Obviously, it can only act every other turn, but its stats rival Groudon and Kyogre, which is crazy. But anyway, also just that it represents chilling out, which up until lockdown I kind of never really gave myself a break, so yeah. Big fan of Slackoth. Zigzagoon, shiny looks like a Kinder Egg. That's interesting. I'd say more like regular Zigzagoon looks more like a Kinder Egg. That's an interesting way of putting it, Hotbine. But some great options. There's always some good options with the normal type. Let's do Generation 4. Your favourite Generation 4 normal type Pokemon. Munchlax is an option. Glameow, Ugly. Porygon Z. Might say Porygon Z. I think it's a really cool idea for evolution glitching out. It's a computer Pokemon and it glitches out. What's not to love? Gen 4 normal types. Happiny, Bidoof, of course, Ambipom, Regigigas. Great answers, everybody. Great answers. Yeah, forgot about Ambipom. Arceus. I gotta get Arceus. Gotta resume my shiny hunt for Arceus. Duck for Gen 4. Porygon Z then. Staravia, yeah, true, the whole Starly line. Oh, there's Blissey in Gen 2 as well. Oh, that changes anyone's answer. I just hatched Masuda Pride about the Clarion Farfetch'd. Ah, congratulations! That's fantastic. Hotbine. Oops, didn't mean to throw a ball. I'll pretend it's shiny. 1, 2. Broke out. Stayed. But we're fleeing, and I apologise for that. And then around female. Congratulations, Hotbine. That sounds like a fun hunt. Clarion Farfetch'd. I don't think I've got a shiny Clarion Farfetch'd or Surfetch'd. Congratulations. Glad one of us has the shiny light tonight. And we've passed 4,500 encounters, everybody. The odds are 8,192. More likely to find one in the next 4,000, and we are not too. All likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. Porygon Z, yeah. Ocean Vivian. Shiny before you clear 60. Wow, first Vivian hunt on Switch 2, so much easier. Very cool. How do you unlock the different Vivian patterns again? Is it through Pokemon Go? In Scarlet and Violet. Oh, Baneri and Lopunny, those are two more Gen 4 normal types. Thank you very much, Hotbine. Glad you got your shiny Vivian as well, David. All the shiny luck. Oh, right. Postcards. Oh, I see. Yeah, I never did that. Generation 5, everybody. Favorite Generation 5 normal types. We've got the Patrat line. We've got Pidove line. Or Dino. Stoutland. Haha, nice. Chinchino. This friend of yours still owes you the sitting cutie. New prediction 4,570. Alright, let's find out. Meloetta once again, anime and song, fair enough, Jerome. Lily Pup and Dealing. Oh yeah, Dealing, I'm Pheasant. I do like Minchino and Chinchino. Maybe that's my answer? What other normal types are there in Gen 5? I'm sure I'm forgetting loads. 6751 still stands as a prediction. Probably hit that tonight yourself. Well, good luck for that, Riley. Is this your first time Safari Weeking? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Boufalong. Oops. Boufalong is a fun Pokemon. Also the way they've done the name, Buffon plus Buffalo. It's got that big afro. My answer will be oops. It won't be oops. It'll be... It's your first year. Too obsessed with goose hunting, that's understandable. Never did Safari Week Hunt. You definitely could do that in BDSP Great Marsh. It's just anywhere where Pokemon can flee from you. So yeah, BDSP Great Marsh definitely counts. What's my answer for Gen 5? I'll say... yeah, I'll go with Minchino. It does look silly. It's a lot of fun. Boufalon. Right, Gen 6 normal types. Options include... Furfrou. I always thought that Skiddo was normal grass and Go-Go, but actually they're not. Furfrou. Fletchling and Fletchender, or at least Fletchling. Talonflame obviously is fire. Litleo. Ooh, you know what? Might be Litleo for me. Love Litleo. Very cute. Love a lion as well. What other normal types are there? In Gen 6. Diggersby. Oh, Heliolisk. Yeah, good point. Had a couple of normal dual types, didn't they? In Gen 6. Joel and Ronnie both saying Heliolisk. Digsby, Fletchling, Heliolisk. Toucannon. Oh, that's Gen 7. Currently on Gen 6. Oh, one of great shouts. I will say, yeah, Litleo. And let's move on to Gen 7, shall we? So you're saying Toucannon, Beware. Oranguru as well. I mean, I would say that twice if I could. And I guess I can. Kamala, great shout. Shiny Weta, oh my goodness, a new Merri member, everybody. Please welcome the Shiny Weta to the Merri members. Thank you so much for joining, Shiny Weta. That is wonderful of you. I so appreciate that. You now get access to 4 bonus videos a month. Rapidash rounds from Chazingdra chats. Access to all the badges and emoji. Access to, well, if you hop into the Discord, then I can add, well, you have hopped into the Discord, so I can add you to the Merri Members Discord channel after the stream. And early access to videos, all sorts of things. Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate your support. Everybody, once more, please show your support for Shiny Weta. Thank you. You know, I hopped into the stream yesterday, and I feel like I know you so well already. Thank you so much. Well, you've made my morning for you. Hey, wonderful. And what's your answer for the question, Weta? It's got to be Drampa for me. Jeroen, you reminded me of Drampa. I love Normal Dragon. What a cool combination. I really enjoyed using Drampa in Gen 8 competitive as well. Never-ending Story Dragon, yeah, exactly. Thank you for the big ups to Shiny Weta. Alright, everybody. Time for Generation 8 normal types. You got Wooloo and Dubwool, and it's hard to look beyond those, to be honest. Wonderful Pokemon. Also, what else is there? Indeedy, of course, Obstagoon, great. Check out the Max Nuzlockes. Why is there a tree growing on his tummy? Tummy's such a cute word. Gyro's got to be one of those Pokemon I absolutely love. I think there are some people who don't like Dram so much, actually, which is crazy. Your first post in the chat as a Merri member, Weta. I think I unlock new emoji, one more emoji after now 4 more members. So that's exciting as well. Wooloo for Gen 8, yeah. I mean, shiny Galarian Zigzagoon line is stunning. I will also say Wooloo. A bit like you said, Weta, about Drampa. What's not to love about Wooloo? Rolling Sheep. You're onto a winner. So simple, so effective. Charm has weird vibes, you say, David. Interesting. I like it. Great shiny too. Japanese Emerald once again holding us up. I need to get the white flute in that game. 4646. Nice repetitive number. And then Generation 9, and my answer is, of course, Mousehold. My favourite Generation 9 Pokemon overall. Just irresistible. I like how it sort of redefines what a Pokemon can be as well. Being made up of multiples. I love Phalanx too. Partly for that reason. But then other Generation 9 options include the Dunsparce, Lechonk, Winkalone, Grafaiai, Shroodle. Oh my goodness, we have another Merri member, everybody. Omega Soul. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. That is absolutely wonderful. You're all legends. Thank you. You get access to all the perks I was talking about with Shiny Wetter before, but fundamentally I just really appreciate you supporting me as a creator. This is wonderful news. Thank you so much, Omega Soul. Thank you so much, Shiny Wetter, as well. So wonderful to see. Just breathing in those green badges now in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Omega Soul. Plenty to enjoy from the perks and plenty more streams. And yeah, let's get some congratulations and thank yous to Omega Soul in the chat too. Tanner Mouse David, love it. Still Grafaiai, of course, the mice, Otnish. We're on the same wavelength. Let's hope that all these new members are bringing the shiny luck as well. Oh, Terrapagos, of course. Terrapagos is a nice mix of... Yeah, enjoy that new Kingdra emoji that you have access to, Omega Soul. Kingdra is my favourite of all the Pokemon. Backpack mode in the anime. I'm not sure I know the backpack mode. Right, 3 more members and then we unlock a new emoji. Exciting times. Omega Soul, if you haven't hopped into the Discord community already, please do, and I can add you to the Merri Members Discord channel. Ursaluna. Good point. Ursaluna Blood Moon. And of course there's regular Ursaluna or Hisuian Ursaluna from Generation 8 as an option. Are the normal types introduced in Legends Arceus? Not sure. Double T, you didn't miss anything in terms of shinies, but you did miss the joining of 2 more Merri members, which is wonderful. Omega Soul and Shiny Wetter. Incredible scenes. Hugely grateful to them. Smoliv as well, yeah, good point. Good point, forgot about Smoliv Hotpine. Yep, joining your ranks, Double T, as Merri members. Let me just double check this Sunken. No, I don't think so. And the Houndour. No. So I think how much more vibrant the colours on the DS are. Some holidays next month, so brutal on Wallop, aim to member after then. Ah, Hotbine, that'd be amazing. Listen, you, just whatever's right for you. No worries if not. But it'd be amazing to have you join us. Let's get paid for the summer. Ah, Otnish. That would be amazing. Well, very exciting times. What a wonderful community. Thank you, everybody. Really like Cyclozar. Forgot about Cyclozar. Great shout. Another Dragon normal as well. Love to see it. Alright, everybody. Well, I think we're going to reach 4,700 and then call it a stream. And that will be a total of 1,200-ish encounters on tonight's stream. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'll probably continue hunting after the stream as well and record it. Continue watching Nokomon's Shiny Dream Team Quest video in Pokemon Sapphire. Love a Dream Team Quest. I have my Pokemon Silver one. The generation that started... Well, actually didn't start at all for me. It was Pokemon Blue, but... the first generation I fell in love with, let's say. What's going on with my background? I expand it. And then it moves again. I swear I don't move it. Weird. Ledian, Rhyhorn Dojo. Let's see if this happens tonight. Let's see if we get this shiny tonight, everybody. Oh, Isui and Zora, great shout. Great shout. Normal Ghost, what a combination. Ah, happy birthday to your mother-in-law, Raddad. Thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure to see you. Hope to see you tomorrow, 7 PM UK, as always, for Safari Week. And have a very merry rest of your day. That's it, 4,702. Let's get an Emerald encounter as well. Emerald was your first game you played again and again. Yes. Don't have your first team saved. Yeah, I guess that will happen when you're playing again and again. That's, yeah. But I'm glad you enjoyed it that much. I don't think it's shiny. It's so hard to tell with Sunken, but it's not. But listen, we do one bonus encounter because that's how we roll around here. So, let's boot up one more encounter. You played Red and that, but you didn't have your own console until DS. Wow, interesting. Interesting story, Hotman. Fair enough. Not Nish, yes. Make sure you get your work done. Where do you find info about community events like Safari Week? Just online, really, yeah. In this case, it's Absol Blogs Pokemon who posted out the news. Are we going to end with a shiny? Not Teddiursa, not Sunken, not Nidoran, and not Venonat. Still no shiny. Over half odds now. So more likely to happen in the next 3,000 or so now than not. We will have to see. Great to see you tomorrow. A pleasure as always. Thank you for being here, Dad. Wonderful. Yeah, just online on socials. I think Omega Soul is the best. It's difficult because it's different people who organise each community event. But yeah, just get a following on social media and you're bound to see people sharing news about these events. Alright, Onesh, well, good luck helping those. And great, well, on that note, everybody, it's time, unfortunately, to wrap things up. So, let me know if that music is too loud for you. But everybody, it's been a joy. It's always been a joy to see you in chat. Always is. Thank you very much, Wester. Thank you again for becoming a member. Absolutely incredible. And Omega Soul to you as well. Wonderful to welcome 2 new Merri members into the fold. And long may that continue. Let's see what other members come and support. Fundamentally, though, just really appreciate you hanging out with me. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 7 PM UK time, for more Safari Shiny Hunting. Let's see you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for making it all such joy. Thank you for making it go so swiftly. And well, no shiny. The music's very loud. Okay. Which is weird because it looks like it shouldn't be in the mixer. Let me know if that's better for you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more Safari Week stuff tomorrow. Like and subscribe, everybody. Please, if you've enjoyed it. It would mean a huge amount because I work really hard on the channel, and it really does go such a long way, much further than it might first seem. So on Wednesday, Poseidon's episode of Chazingdra Chats will come out. Shiny Hunter, discover his life story, and drew 2 Pokemon. Had a really fun chat with Poseidon, so I'm looking forward to you all hearing that. Play more content on the channel too, more than 60 episodes of the podcast, life stories and dream scenes of people in the Pokemon community, as well as vlogs of the events that I cast, as well as silly Pokemon comedy skits. My Safari Week 2024 video will be dropping this week at some point, then my EUIC video, hopefully in the next couple of months or so, will be coming out, which I was casting that event. I'm a caster for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series, giving you a little sneak peek behind the scenes and what I put into my prep as a caster with my background in acting, in particular, having been to drama school. So I'll be looking forward to that. Safari Week all this week might do a Soul Link stream, Scarlet and Violet Soul Link Nuzlocke stream with Lee at some point this week as well, so keep your eyes peeled as to when that might be. Yeah, I might do a Safari Week stream with Lee this week at some point as well, maybe with Quick Panic, Kyle, another popular shiny hunter over in the US. Might stream with Kyle on Sunday, so plenty to look forward to. At Chazingdra across all socials, would be a pleasure to have you along on there. And speaking of that, Discord community link below as well. Come and hop into Chazindra's Chocolate Factory and come and join the Merri folk. We're a friendly, welcoming group of people in there. Patreon link below too. You can become a YouTube channel member as Omega Soul and Shiny Weta so kindly did. And that being said, everybody, yeah, I'll be continuing my Safari Week video edit from last year tomorrow, and plenty more things besides. I'm looking forward to seeing you 7 PM UK time right here on this channel. Fantastic. Well, let me just catch up on these messages and then we will wrap things up. So, Ronnie, you have a merry evening and day as well, and no worries, look forward to seeing you in stream when you can make it. See you next time, Hotbind. Goodbye to you, Otnish. See you soon. Thank you, Tom, for hopping in. GG's indeed. Good luck in your shiny hunts. Good night, Jeroen. You have a fantastic evening as well. Soul. Goodbye, Hotbind. Cheers to you as well, David. The music is overpowering your voice. Yes, well, hopefully I've turned it down and now you can hear me better. Riley, see you soon as well. Good luck for your safari hunting. Maybe you'll get a shiny tonight. Double T, hope to see you tomorrow as well. Great. Well, that being said, once more, everybody, for the final time, please do like and subscribe. And you have a very merry rest of your day.